Hello everybody and welcome to week 2 of our class. Well, now that we've finished week 1, I hope you're starting to feel a bit more comfortable navigating through the various learning activities, the tasks as well as the assignments. And in week 1, it was basically an orientation to get you accustomed and feeling more comfortable in the new online class. Yes, it is new. It's new for all of you. It's something that may be a bit daunting initially, but as we go into week 2, you'll see that the format remains the same as in week 1. The only difference now is the content. In week 1, you learned about a variety of resources available, such as the Center for Writing Excellence, the Center for Math Excellence, as well as student workshops by clicking on the Programs note at the very top of the screen, and a lot of other sites and resources available to students, which I'm certainly sure you're going to be using in the upcoming days, weeks, and certainly years to come. Okay, as we move through, we go into now week 2, which begins today. Well, not today, but begins on Tuesday morning at 12:01. Remember, the online week begins on Tuesday and ends on Monday night. As you look at week 2, we call week 2 Success Strategies. And I'm going to scroll down, and there is one student task this week, and that is to review your weekly assignment feedback. The only feedback that you will be getting in the form of a rubric, or what we call an instructional guide, or a rubric, it means the same thing, will be your Gamescape. And we'll go into that in a moment. In week 2, we're going to talk about time management. We're going to be talking about stress management. And we're going to be talking about life and personality factors that contribute to academic success. The learning activities this week is one chapter from your college experience, chapter 2, actually 2 chapters, chapter 2, and then again chapter 13. Okay, chapter 2 is time management, and I believe 13 is stress management. You also are going to click on time management here, and you're going to be going through an interactive video. Of course, Gamescape simulation, and the Smarter Measure Learning Readiness Indicator. Very interesting, everyone. Please click on that and make sure you complete it. I think you're going to find this to be a fascinating activity. Also, beginning in week 2, you're going to be working on your grammar. I know for a lot of you, your writing skills are something that you're concerned about and you want to improve. And the Center for Writing Excellence allows us to do just that. So when you click on Grammar Review, and I'm going to click on that, here on the right side, you have the capitalization tutorial, and then you have the capitalization quiz. Please go ahead, do the tutorial, finish the quiz, and send me your results in a private message. Okay, when you're finished with the quiz, I believe you can actually save it as a private message and send it out to your instructor. Please do so I can just check, make sure you've completed it. I think you're going to find this to be extremely, extremely helpful and help you improve your writing skills. Also, in week 2, we have the week 2 summary. No need to do a summary until we get toward the end of the week. And the student assignment feedback. This video will show you how you can get your feedback, your Gamescape feedback, which I do return to you in the form of a rubric, as I said earlier, how you can get that, how you can attain that rubric, read it, so that you can learn about all the things you did correctly and some of the things that may need a bit more concentration. So if you are somebody who procrastinates, or if you are somebody who waits to the last minute to do your work, or if you are somebody who says, "Oh, Mrs. Karp, I couldn't do my homework this week. I was just too busy at work. I was too busy at home." This is college, everybody. We need to develop a time management plan, and therefore week 2 was designed just for you. Okay, as we go into our assignments for week 2, you have the Gamescape reflection, again, one more time. You're going to write in your answers the same way you did it in week 1. You're going to watch the interactive video again. It's going to help you design a time management plan this week. And it's then you're going to answer some questions at the end. Please edit your work. Punctuation counts, grammar counts, spelling counts. No lowercase i's. That's texting. We don't text in college. College writing is academic writing. We capitalize, just as you're going to learn in this review, you capitalize the first word of every sentence. When you're finished writing your reflections, read them aloud. How do they sound? If they sound awkward to you, they're going to sound very awkward to me, and that means that there are errors. Make sure that you've met the word count. There's probably at least a 50-word word count for each of these answers, each of these responses in Gamescape. You're more than welcome to write 60, 70 words, but to write 45 will not earn you full points if it's a 50-word word count minimum, okay? And then, of course, week 2, we again have participation, which is how we learn. Think of participation as if you were sitting in a face-to-face class and raising your hand, and the instructor is calling on you to voice your opinion. Well, you're doing it now, but you're doing it in writing. Okay, participation requirement, once again, a minimum, not maximum, but minimum of 8 substantive notes across at least 3 days each week. Okay? Gamescape assignment this week, participation assignment this week. Only 2 assignments in week 2. Okay? Once again, if you have any questions, please feel free. Send me a private message, and I'd be happy to answer you as soon as I can. So, with that said, I will see you in the learning activities.